Welcome to tonight's episode of Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, and as always, I have a very special guest for you, Jacqueline Cassagnol, who's the founder and CEO of Worldwide Community First Responder. She'll be with us for the next 30 minutes, so stay with us. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Beyond Focus TV allows you to discuss contemporary topics affecting the Caribbean people on both a national and local level. The show features informed guests who offer insight, debate, and evaluate various issues. Beyond Focus TV builds on the station's mission to provide useful information to the Caribbean people in New York and abroad. Beyond Focus TV, where our viewing audience can get educated, informed, and empowered. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel. And like I said, I have a very special guest for you, Jacqueline Cassagnol, who's the founder and CEO of Worldwide Community First Responder. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to be in focus.
Great to have you here. We love movers and shakers, and you're definitely one of those people in the community.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you.
So thank you. And thank you for all that you do. We're going to really dive into this because you have been doing so much with this. But before we even get into Worldwide First Community Responder and all that good stuff, let's talk about you. Who is Jacqueline Cassagnol?
Jacqueline Cassagnol was born and raised in Brooklyn, so I'm kind of home here. But
good. Welcome back to BK.
Yeah. But I reside in Rockland County, New York. Right now, I am a nurse. I am a professor. I am a PhD student.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm doing my PhD in nursing right now at Pace University. And I love to give back to my community. I'm not a mother, I'm not a wife, or
that's okay.
Any of the above. Above.
Neither am I. It's okay. You know, we're dedicated to our jobs and our profession. And
our passion.
And it's our passion. So I love speaking to nurses or people in that field because I really do feel it's a true calling. So tell us when you first discovered your love for the nursing field.
Well, I myself, and not too many other people, because I've had students that I knew what I wanted to be at a very young age. So ever since I could remember, I knew I wanted to be a nurse. So I never thought of ever being something else.
Really?
Even as a little kid, I used to play with dolls and take care of them. And my aunt was a nurse. She would always tell stories about being at the hospital and taking care of people, and that's what I always wanted to do. So I'm fortunate to have known at a very early age that's what I wanted to be.
Now, as a professor and actually having people in your class and getting to teach them, do you ever encounter people who start and then they realize this isn't for them?
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that.
So many stories. But I had a student once that passed out. And you've heard things like that, where people passed out when they see blood. She passed out, and I had a feeling that wasn't the right profession for her, because
you kind of. I'm sure over the years you've developed a knack to kind of tell.
Like, this is really not what
she signed up for.
So right, and that's not what she really want to be in the long run. So, yeah, I've had many students. Unfortunately, or fortunately for us, because you don't want anybody out there that is not passionate about profession, especially as a nurse, right? Especially as a nurse, to be out there taking care of people and they're not passionate about being a nurse. So yes, I've met a lot of people, and I've been fortunate to meet a lot of other students that you see. That's what they were born to be. That was their calling. So
how would you deal with that? Student just decides basically that this isn't for them. They come to you. It's discouraging, but it's good to learn and know that maybe this is the right thing for you. So how do you maneuver at that point to still guide them and keep them on track, even though the nursing field may not be for them?
Oh no, you treat them just like any other student. Being that this is for them, this is not for them. But you kind of give them some points,
right?
is that really what you want to do?
And I'm sure there's so many, even under the field of nursing or in the medical field, there's so many different avenues that you could explore that maybe not being directly hands-on.
Right.
You could still be involved for people who still want to feel connected a
Connected,
little bit.
right. And I do tell high school students sometimes if they're thinking about being a nurse, maybe what they need to do, and a suggestion is to follow a nurse,
Mm-hmm.
right? Follow a nurse and see if that's what you really want. You could volunteer.
Yep.
Volunteer. You could even volunteer with a nonprofit as like ours, just to just like we don't do we're not all nurses, we're not all healthcare professionals, but we do things that with regards to health, and we could help you really decide if that's what you really want to do.
Right. So what's amazing is you decided to form your own organization. So tell us about this.
So WCFR,
Yes.
Worldwide Community First Responder, is my passion. So I'll tell you how this really started. Everyone have heard about the 2010 earthquake in Haiti. Over 300,000 people died because of this earthquake. And when it happened, I was in Israel. I do a lot of traveling and stuff. And the pictures that came up on the TV and stuff, and that's how I found out watching the news. And I was there, but I felt like I had to do something, being that my parents are from Haiti. And eventually I got back from Israel, and I got connected with other healthcare professionals and did a first aid and first response training in an area in Guangguav. And while I was doing that training, one of the students stood up and said, if only we knew what you chance right now, fewer people would die during an earthquake.
Wow.
That still gives me goosebumps because I knew then, I broke down. I knew then that I had to continue doing this type of work.
Right.
So since 2011, September 2011, I started WCFR, which is Worldwide Community First Responder. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we provide health education and training for first and first response. Our mission is to prevent deaths worldwide through education and training. So we provide preventing measures mostly. We don't, which I have done. I've done missionary work, but that's not what we focus on. So when I got back from that mission, I knew then I had to continue doing this type of work. That's how I started WCFR. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are based in Rockland, New York, but our focus is the United States and Haiti. But we are we've been to China, we've been to Ireland, we've been to South Africa, and our ultimate goal is to go worldwide.
That is amazing.
Yes.
That is so good. You've been doing so much great things.
Yeah.
And it's just exciting to get to speak to someone who's actually moving and doing things in the community like this. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel. So Jacqueline, we were talking about the mission and the type of work that you've been doing. And, after your trip, you really decided to put 100% of your attention into this. So pick up where we left off. How has this whole experience been for you, though?
Well, it's been very rewarding. Although volunteer work is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy. You give all your time because you're passionate about the mission. Our mission, again, is to prevent deaths worldwide through education and training. And we do that wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. So we've worked on over 80 projects since we...
Really?
Yeah, small ones and big ones. The small ones are like just last Saturday, we did a Martin Luther King Day of Service project at Duncan College where we, not I, because
you and your team.
I always say we, but we did a project where we taught and trained people how to give hands-on CPR.
Wow.
Yeah, so over 20 individuals were trained in hands-on CPR. You never know when things can happen, right? So everybody should know hands-on CPR. It's hands-only means hands-only. You're not giving breaths. So it's basic so that community members can save a life just by knowing this life-saving skill. So those are small projects. Big projects are FCL. I also teach at a nursing school in Haiti, Faculté des Sciences à Léogane. It's a BSN program in Léogane, Haiti, and we have a disaster preparedness project there where we have taught for many years now, for over 6 years now. The students, the staff, and the faculty how to prepare for disasters.
Wow.
Unfortunately, when the earthquake happened, they were the ones that took care of everyone in their community, and people came to them because they knew that there was a nursing school. So they were not prepared, obviously, for that, but they dealt with it.
Right, it's like an influx of people coming to you, and it's like, how do you? Yes, you have it, but it's a small handful of people, and there's more people that needed to be attended to than people who could help.
And they dealt with everything that came to them. So that brought the need that they needed to know what to do in case of another disaster. And you never know when a disaster is going to happen. You never know when a disaster is going to happen. So we've been teaching. And the awesome thing about this is we teach the students, staff, faculty, and we have them teach their community members. So their churches, their family members, all of them get to learn basic ways how to prepare for disasters.
That is amazing. Now, how many times did you visit Haiti prior to the earthquake and then your first visit after the earthquake?
So when I was small, I've been to Haiti many times because my mother used to I used to say my mother used to ship us there because we have family still there. So many times I can't count them on fingers, really.
Okay, good.
Many times. But once I was older, I didn't go as often. But when the earthquake happened, I wanted to help. I wanted to give back to my community. And so since the earthquake, I've been going to Haiti 2 to 3 times a year for projects and to evaluate what we're doing, or we're making an impact. Yeah, so I've been going there 2 to 3 times. We go for the graduation of our nursing students because we started just last year. My mom passed away last year,
sorry to hear
and we
that.
started. But we started a scholarship in her name.
It's amazing.
And next month is going to be a year since my mom passed, and we've given 2 full scholarships since at the nursing school, which is quite awesome.
That is.
People